Hello everybody and welcome back to another little discussion video. I have a plan set for this one, so hopefully it's not as psychotic as the other ones and very frantic. We are going to be making a underground glass base. I have no idea how to do this. I'm just gonna send it. I've decided that before filming, I would gather some sand and start smelting it right away, so that I'm not sitting here just gathering sand. For the most part, I'm still gonna do it a little bit so I can discuss and keep the topic intact. And today's discussion, no notes. I literally just slammed record 5 seconds ago, so whatever comes out of my mouth, it comes out of my mouth. Pause. So we're going to be talking about chasing your dreams, no matter how crazy they are. I'm not saying to become like the dictator of Belgium or some shit. Just like a dream, optimistic and positive dreams. Yeah. We already stuttered. We're 5 seconds into the video, but let's just get started before I start yapping about nonsense. So the first half of this video will be me talking about my dream, kind of like a spin-off from the last video if you watched that, and how I was able to, I would say, achieve my dream. The steps I took to get there, and the things that you should keep in mind if you... That broke so fast, bro. And the things that you should do in order to follow your dreams, like kind of a layout, and what to listen to and what not to listen to. Keep in mind, all of this is just my opinion. None of this is factual evidence by any means. And yeah, before we get started though, let me see how I can do this. I think maybe I should just build straight off of the wall here. And then in order to get in, damn, that's another problem. I was thinking maybe I could like take a tunnel down here, but there's sand. That's really annoying to work with. You know what? Fuck it, we ball. We're gonna do that. The sun is setting already. Anyway. So hopefully by the end of the video, we actually finish this underground. It's not going to be crazy, guys. I'm not like, what's that guy's name? Mumbo Jumbo, whatever his name is. We're not going to be at that level. It's going to be very surface level shit. Like, think 12-year-old player playing Minecraft thinking, oh, an underground glass castle would be sick. And it's just a square under the wall. That's me. All right. So my dream. What was my dream growing up as a child? What did I want to do? I don't know if this is very Gen Z or just like new age shit, but I wanted to be a YouTuber. Growing up, that's all I knew was YouTube. It was my friend. It was someone who kept me company. It was just YouTube. I would look up to thousands upon thousands of YouTubers. Should probably get some ladders every day. Can't really think of any off the top of my head, but I was influenced heavily by a couple. Especially Smosh. I always wanted to be like making skits and stuff, and that's where it kind of started. Oh my god, Ryan Higa, dude, he might be the biggest inspiration for me of all time. If somehow anybody here finds my old videos, 90% of them are like Ryan Higa copies, like how to be a ninja, stuff like that. And I started doing YouTube when I was 7 years old, when the platform was still relatively pretty fresh. I love how I went back there to make ladders and I didn't do it. The hell am I thinking? And yeah, something I always wanted to do since I was 7. Was I posting consistently when I was 7? No, I would post probably like once every like year or once every couple of months. I didn't really want it that bad. I was kind of hoping that the more I put into the videos, that one day, I would just wake up and I would be famous. I would have dreams. I would have dreams that I would wake up and be like, mega famous YouTuber. I did not mean to use all my wood. What the hell am I doing, bruh? And that dream carried into middle school, carried into high school, and I think personally that I would have achieved my dream so much faster if I didn't give a fuck what anybody was saying, bruh. I would literally just upload a video, and I didn't care until one day, one fateful day, bro. Someone in my school found my YouTube account, the tale old as time, bro. Someone found it. And I couldn't go anywhere without people playing my videos out loud on their phones and giving me secondhand embarrassment to the point where I had to like private all the videos and delete them. And like I made, I think maybe like, oh my God, 30 different channels before one of them finally stuck, which we will talk about in a second. It's about to get really wet in here, guys, just warning you. Sand might fall on our face. I think we're at a point where the sandstone is kind of blocking it. Oh yeah, we're chilling. Yeah, so I didn't upload consistently because people found my account. And because of that, I just couldn't do it. I was so afraid of going to school the next day. And they're like, for instance, I uploaded a video, I forget what it was, but it was like me chugging a water bottle in 1 second. Like this is old YouTube, bro. And someone found it and they were just asking me like, yo, can you come and chug this bottle? Dude, I can't do it. It's so embarrassing. So I wouldn't upload. I wouldn't make videos. I wouldn't do what I love to do because I was afraid of what people were going to say. And oh my God, I wish I didn't have that. I wish I didn't think like that. I know it's different because now I'm out of school and no one can really like embarrass me about it. But oh my gosh, dude, it's so annoying because I feel like I could have just got on the grind. So I stopped. I postponed my dream of hitting 100K and getting the 100K plaque. It was over just as fast as it started. All through high school, I sporadically uploaded on separate channels and nothing really stuck. It was all just kind of random videos. But I did make a new account and the name of it was Zerk. Like I said, this is based off the last video. If you didn't listen to that, you don't really have to. I'm going to explain everything to you. It was called Zerk. And now Zerk is my baby. That's my channel. That's what I go by on the internet now. And it was all created in high school when I thought that I was going to get bullied for it again. Luckily, not a lot of people found this. How do people even find the channel? I actually never figured that out. They kind of just did. Luckily, not a lot of people found out about this channel. Is there an easier way to do this right now, guys? Can you maybe I can block the top off here and I can just build. This part isn't going to be like high. Oh, I did block it off. All right, so we're not going to go crazy on this. Like we're going to build out to maybe like here, like here maybe, and then start building it out. Oh shit, I forgot you can't breathe underwater. Anyway, so I would upload sporadically on YouTube. Nothing really stuck, but I did get the practice and the I guess I got the itch. Like I had that scratch. I got that dog in me from this. You know, I was learning editing pretty well on Sony Vegas, which is funny because none of these videos are edited. And, you know, it's something I actually enjoy for the most part. Sometimes I find it pretty therapeutic to edit. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I fucking hate editing. But, you know, not everything in your dream is going to be a part of your dream. Some of it is going to have a little bit of frightening nightmares in it. But yeah, I didn't upload that much. Didn't really stick to the grind because I was afraid of what people were going to say. Let's fast forward senior year. I'm like, dude, I'm about to graduate. I have no plan. My only plan I've ever had was YouTube. What a fucking loser, right? I didn't want to go to college. I had it set up, but I told myself, you know what? I'm going to take a gap year. I'm going to take a gap year and I'm going to stick to YouTube and I'm going to see how far it goes. I kind of wish I didn't just do that. Oh, shoot. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just build it out like this. Shit, I forgot you like can't break sand under the water as cleanly. Okay. Okay. Imagine we die. Imagine we die. So, you know, I had no plan. My only plan was YouTube. That's all I wanted to do. And I knew, trust me guys, I knew I could make it work. And that's what I will be talking about towards the tail end of this video. I knew that it could work. I just had to commit to it. And that I did. I uploaded a video randomly one day. You know, I was doing this little series where I was playing really bad itch.io games, which was really fun. It kind of just like started the channel a little bit. The first taste of any virality I've ever obtained was from a Fortnite video. I queued with this random like kid and he was like really good at the game and he was funny. And I put him in the video and it was a good time. And that was like my first taste of anything. But it wasn't about me, you know, it was this is getting really, I gotta stop going down here and I gotta start just jumping in the water from up there. It gave me the taste of building a community, but it wasn't really about me. It was just like that video in particular did good because, you know, that it was really the kid who made it viral. Like, he was the one, bruh. What am I doing here? This is why did I put this here? What am I doing? I'll just pretend it's not there for now. We're gonna actually, let's just try to block this off so we can get the water out of the way. What am I doing? I fucked up, guys. Guys, come on, lock in, bruh. And then I made a video. You see what I'm building here? You see how it's a man-made object under the water? Actually, this works. This is fine. This will do, I think. Right? Yeah, it should be fine. Gotta go back up for... I need like aqua affinity or whatever the hell it is. This is getting crazy. We'll start with like this. This will be our little base for now. I'll just like move this stuff into here. I kind of wish I didn't do this with the ceilings because I'm not gonna have a lot of space inside this base bars. Go back up. We're about to die. Dude, I gotta stop getting off the track. What the f am I doing, bruh? And then I decided to start a new series. I was sitting in my room one day and I have this thing called submechanophobia. Some people say I don't have it. Some people say it's... I've been dealing with this shit for years. I do not give a fuck anymore. I have it. Basically, it's just having a fear of like man-made objects under the water. You could ask any of my friends in real life before I started doing YouTube. I've had this. For instance, like this, if I saw this in real life, it would make me uneasy. And I would probably not want to look at it. It's just something I had. It's not something I ever made up. And I thought it was an original idea. I didn't see anybody doing anything about it. So I made a video of me reacting to submechanophobia. And I named it Person with Submechanophobia Reacts to Submechanophobia. Boom. Basically, it sat there for a little bit. One day I wake up, it has 1 million views, 2 million views, 3 million views. Boom, YouTube is going. This was about 10 months into my year gap. Keep that in mind. I almost went the whole year without anything happening. And I believe it's because I've always manifested this idea of having YouTube as a job. This looks like shit. And it started to work out. And the best part about it is that this video was built off of my personality. People liked my personality. So I took that, I ran with it, guys. I did not let the opportunity slip me. And I gained 90, I'm not even kidding. My dream in life was to get the 100K plaque. I have it now, spoiler alert. I'm staring at it as we speak. And it's the greatest achievement of my life. I'll say it, I don't give a fuck. It is, it's all I've ever wanted. And it's here, so. We got to 99K and I could not accept the fact that I let it slip under my fingers. I stopped uploading. I got complacent at one point. I got annoyed with the content I was making and I stopped uploading entirely. Sometimes for, I think it was like a year I didn't upload for at one point, maybe like 7, 8 months, 6, 7. Anyway, and I let it slip and the views went down, the subs went down. It was Jover, bro. Damn, I hate not being able to breathe. And then, you know, it got to a point where I said, fuck it. Like, I still want YouTube to be my thing. This is my thing. This is what I've always wanted to do. Why am I starting to give up on it? So I made a video about something I really cared about, which was horror films. I love films. I've always wanted to do something related to films. The only reason I was making the content that I was making before is because that's the content that's stuck. And sometimes in order to get to a place that you want to be, you have to make things you don't want to make. And that's what I had to do. I gained a pretty decent community. I learned a lot about YouTube, how to interact with it, what does well for me and what doesn't. And I would not have gained that information if I didn't make that other content. So it's a blessing in disguise. And I sat on that video for a year. I did not envision it to ever do well. I was really proud of it though. And you know what? That's the most important part. I was proud of the video and I was happy that I made it. And yeah, we're about to be done with this, guys. Hold up. We're going to extend this. Don't worry. So now we have to like fill it with something. I don't think we can get sponges right now because those are kind of hard to get. We got to fill it with like sand or dirt or something just to flush all the water out. Maybe we could make a bucket. Maybe we could try that. So the video just sat there. It wasn't doing well. And I started to look at different alternatives. I went to school. I went out on my backup plan. And I even got a little part-time job at Old Navy, which I got fired at. Hopefully my parents don't find this video because I kind of just didn't tell them about it. That might be a whole different story for another video, but yeah, I basically got fired at it. I more or less got ghosted at it. And let me tell you, low-key though, working at Old Navy was fire because I could make money and I would listen to Five Nights at Freddy's lore. And that was pretty sick. Because I had like the 4 a.m. fucking morning shift. So, wait, I forgot I was gonna make a bucket. I don't know how you guys deal with these videos. And I'm like, I'm working the shift one day and I noticed like an influx of comments coming into my channel and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Next thing you know, I check the video, it has like 100k views. And I'm like, oh shit, dude, it's happening again. This is the second time. Like, this is fate. This is my chance. Like, this is it. And as I'm saying this right now, I really am reflecting, and honestly, I'm starting to feel a little bit emotional because I feel like I'm taking that for granted again. I really need to reap what I sow. Oh my God. Guys, someone leave in the comments right now, make a damn bucket, bro. Lock it in. What the hell am I doing? Jeez. I keep going up for sand for some reason. It happens again. I get like bucket. If I don't repeat it over and over, I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm going to make 2 buckets just in case there's more water in there than I'm thinking. Okay. And the whole shift, dude, the video is just blowing up, getting tons of views. By the end of the shift, I was at like 200,000 views. Holy shit, my mind is... Let me keep in mind, this video was sitting for about a year. Sitting for a year with like... Damn, that did nothing. Nothing was done there. So yeah, we're gonna have to patch this shit up. Oh my god, I forgot sand does this. Yeah, we're not doing sand. Hold up. Maybe we could do stone. Because I don't really have a good axe. I really wish I had sponges, bro. Maybe we'll do wood. We'll do wood. I go home and I'm like, I need to build off of this again. I gotta snowball this again. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Lightning struck twice. That's how lucky this was. The algorithm just chewed me up and spit me out. Did it again. Could not believe it. And people were so positive about the video too. Like, but then again, I've never seen such negativity in my life. Like, in YouTube comments before. This was the worst I've ever seen it because it's very opinionated. And when you share your opinions about something, most people don't agree with them. And when they don't agree with them, it doesn't matter if your opinion is your opinion, it's wrong. It's a fact at that point that your opinion is wrong. Which is not how it works, by the way. So, we're gonna need a iron axe for this for sure, or it's gonna take forever. I know there's someone in the comments telling me right now there's so much of a better way to do this. Can you craft this sponge? You can't. I'm guessing maybe you can. I just don't have the recipe unlocked. So let's use some wood to block up our little base down here. But yeah, people were really positive about it. They loved like the comedy of it, and I was so happy. So I said, fuck it, I'm grinding. And that I did. I started uploading about once or twice, like every other day. I did not let this opportunity slip me, and I'm happy to say that I genuinely didn't. This was it for me. I was grinding, and I finally was unlocking something. What was that noise? Did you guys just hear that? Can we get an instant replay? Actually, I can't because this is a live commentary. Run! What am I hearing out there? The hell? I still hear it. Is it like a guardian or something? So I started grinding and it was growing. The channel was growing like crazy. Most of my videos were hitting 100K, 200K, some of them even in the millions because I did not let the opportunity slip. And I think that's really important if you're listening to this. Don't let the opportunity slip, okay? Like, seriously, it's really important to strike while the iron is hot if you really want that to be your life or your dream. So you're low-key, it's gonna sound bad, you might have to sacrifice a lot of things in your life to get where you want to go. Finally, we're done. And that's what I had to do. I was not very social with people. But then again, you know, my time management is not as good as a lot of other people's, so you can probably just do fine. And the dream started back up again. I was finally getting like brand deals and stuff. It was awesome. And even now the channel is still doing really good. I haven't uploaded it in a while because, you know, in my first video I ever uploaded, I explained what was going on. And it's still doing really good. I stayed in school as the backup plan. I was able to juggle that okay. You know, sometimes it was a little bit dicey, but I was able to do it because I really wanted this to be a thing. And yeah, the channel, like I said, now is doing good. I chased my dreams. I hit the 100K. I think we're about to hit 300K now. I can't believe that's a thing. Oh, guys, look at this. Our little base under the water. Can we get a little thumbnail of this? This is pretty epic, guys. Yeah, does it look a little stupid? Yeah. But I think it's... This is bothering me right here, and this might open the floodgates. Hold up. Oh, it didn't. Yeah, there we go. Maybe we can replace the floor with glass too, but I think that's a little bit... Okay, let's figure out what that is. Is that the pufferfish making that noise? What the hell? Oh, he's like puffing and depuffing. This is so cool. We can see so much of the ocean. There's zombies. Is it nighttime? Uh-oh. I forgot to move the bed down. It's not even nighttime, bro. Is there a cave nearby? Yeah, and I would say I hit the dream. I did it. Do I want to pursue other things now in life? Absolutely. But, you know, I stuck with my vision and my goal, and eventually, because I had so much passion for it, it happened. And that's where it leads us into our next subject, which is... Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. He's a little bit protective and someone just came in the house. He's also senile and he thinks that he hears things. When he doesn't, by the way. This brings us into our next topic. What are the goals? What are the things to help you chase your dreams and your goals? And I'm happy you asked, viewer. Also, thank you so much to everyone leaving the kind comments. You were so nice. I'm happy that I can help in any way, shape, or form to the people who say I'm helping them. Thank you so much. You don't even understand. It's such a pleasure to be able to talk to you guys. And we've been getting like 10 subs a video. So if we just keep if we keep uploading at 1,000 videos, you know, we'll have a pretty decent amount of viewers. Obviously I'm joking, but thank you so much for the 20 subs. It's so fun, this channel. Anyway, wait, I thought I built 2 of these. I guess I didn't. What are the steps to follow your dreams and your goals? Step number 1, write down the steps you're willing to take. The steps that you want to take. It doesn't have to be specific. Like, it can be very... Oh, shit. We have tons of furnaces upstairs. I don't even know why I'm bothering. It can be like just an outline. The most important thing is that you do it. You just have to start. I want to engrave this in your mind. Start. It can be something as simple as thinking of an idea, snowballing that idea, something to strike while your mind is so young and like full of ideas and creativity, and like just get the fire started, bruh. And right now you might be thinking, you know, oh, I don't want to think of an idea. Like, what am I going to do with that? I don't think you understand the power of imagination, the power of your own brain. It's so strong. Just if you think of one idea, your brain is going to come up with 100 others. It's going to break down the steps in order to achieve that and what you need to do. And the moment that match is struck and the fire is lit, you need to start writing down exactly what you're thinking, because trust me, I forget shit all the time. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast. Actually, I had an egg white with an actual whole egg on top of bread with avocado toast and a protein shake. So I just lied to you, but you need to strike now. It's the people who went to sleep yesterday didn't know that they were not gonna wake up tomorrow type beat, you know. Start today. Start now as you're watching this video. Boom, right now. I'll give you 5 seconds. Think of your dream and think about how you can start it. Good job. You just did the one thing that 99% of people with a dream don't do. You started something. It's that simple. Write down what you have to do. Set aside some time. If you say that you're working a 9 to 5, I get it. That shit is fucking draining. After your job, pretend you're not tired and lock the fuck in. What am I doing? Lock in. Even if it's for 5 minutes out of the day. Any step towards your goal is better than nothing at all. You can accumulate years and years of just 5 minutes every day. Not doing that. Oh, I picked them up. I'm such a good boy. Pause. Of not doing that, you won't get anywhere. You won't. You won't get anywhere unless you do it. Yeah, the most important step is to just start. And that usually solves 99% of the problems. You just have to start. This is a derpy ass setup. Let's start moving some stuff into here. I would say the most important part is definitely have a backup plan though. You cannot put all your eggs in one basket here. That can lead to things that you don't even want to know about. But let me talk about the final topic. And this might be our longest video yet, 27 minutes. We've actually accomplished a good amount of stuff. Look at us, guys. Look at us go. When did we get gapples? We're low-key, like, actually kind of rich in this world. The next thing I would like to discuss with you is, hey, so I've been following my dream for quite a while now and nothing is working out. I'm thinking about giving up. Do you know who else said that they thought about giving up on their dreams? The people who are not living them. If you are truly passionate about what you're doing, and you know for a fact that your shit is hot, that your shit don't stink, then it will happen for you. I know this sounds like some weird gospel shit, but I'm telling you, it's going to work out. It is going to happen. You just need to keep at it. That moment where you think you're ready to give up, that is a checkpoint. That is the point where you have to realize that things are actually working. I know it sounds like it doesn't make any sense, but that's the point when you push past that where things start coming true. And trust me, I know there's people who are going to say that's not true. And, you know, for everybody's case, you know, maybe it's not. But you can't give up. You just can't. If it's your dream, life is too short, guys. Life is too short to give up on your dream. And if it's not your dream anymore and you don't love it anymore, then so be it. Find another one. But if it's truly something you love and you're passionate about, you will find a way to make it work, and you should. I really mean that you should. No matter how crazy, no matter, for instance, I was on fucking Reddit, looking up what are your chances of being a creator full time? All the replies are 1 to 2%, discouraging you from even trying it. Dude, fuck it. Be the 1 to 2%. Be the 1 and 2% who don't give up, who hit that brick wall, take out an iron pickaxe and break right through that shit. Most people try to climb the wall. Most people say that they're doing it, but they end up just falling back because they're not actually, their heart's not in it. If you can push through that part, you'll be in that 1 to 2%. You're already in a high percentage of people just starting your dream. Think about the percentage of people who start their dream and then stop. Dude, you'll be in an elite classification of person of your own. So yeah, do what you want to do what you love. Life is too short to listen to people's opinions, to look at statistics, break the statistic. Yeah, that'll be it for the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you liked my little underground. How do I turn my HUD off? Is it this one? I hope you liked my little underground little base. It was kind of fun to make. We'll probably make it a little bit bigger. It's really small, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, great night, and chase your dreams, no matter how crazy they might seem. First 30-minute video. Woo, let's go. Leave in the comments any topics you would like for me to discuss. I will discuss them. And thank you to everyone supporting the channel. You guys are freaking sick. And I wonder where our world is going to go from here. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Bye-bye.